can have almost 1,000 pounds of pressure in the talons. Look how big these talons are.
Oh. Yeah, if you hear that in the wild, you might as well just get up and go away. Dude, I think it's fast.
Just don't put your hands on the fence or over the fence, she'll jump up and pull you over.
Gator snapper.
So that's a big Mexican West Coast rattlesnake.
What's up, big guy? You got your own rock?
She loves her rocks too.
They love stones.
Yeah, she loves her rocks.
That's a big Lola.
Oh,
Well,
can't wait to see
we're here. It's been how long?
Hi, baby.
I don't know, like over a year? So there's definitely new stuff for you to see.
I know, and I said to Chandler, I texted him, I go, dude.
Phone on silent, phone on silent. Why is your phone on? Aren't you used to filming?
I keep seeing his videos pop up. I'm like, dude, I gotta see my guy, Chandler. So we came to visit the property. Fellas, if you remember, I've been doing these tour videos a lot lately. Going to different properties, seeing stuff. Chandler's is up there, top 3 list for sure. We just went to Jacob's recently. We saw the black jaguar. We saw the most insane stuff at Jacob's. And here to compete.
We'll have a tiger soon. Check him. He ain't the same level. We'll have a tiger.
Here to compete, Chandler's Wildlife.
He's going on 2 years now, right? Yeah, probably just about. Hey. Hey.
We just walked over to the dock. This pond is absolutely massive. I mean, it's huge. And how deep is this?
Sorry, my buddy got bit by the second most venomous snake in the world, and I just got off the phone with him.
Oh,
yeah, he's good. He's good.
Oh, it's good.
It was sort of a dry bite.
No,
He's
that's
good.
good. He's good. Okay. Right.
Anyways, what about the pond?
I was asking, how deep is this down
Well, I don't know. I got my phone on. It was dug at 22 feet like 20 years ago. This should be like 13 foot. It's nice. We got that whole group of Pacu in here.
Yeah, I saw
you
that
can
one
see
come up.
easier if you got your polarized on.
Oh yeah, let's see here.
Good.
And if you go swimming in here, you know, the otter follows you. So this is his enrichment. He has an enclosure, but I bring him out here so he can actually get exercise and forage.
Look at the size of that hybrid.
That's from Catch 'em All Fishing.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's from Catchable Fishing, Zach. And then most of these other fish are from predatory fins. They're fish that were people's pets that were in tiny little fish tanks and they got donated so they can have a better life here.
This is the better life, indeed. I should have brought my fish here.
Dude,
Could have dropped off
bring your
red tails
fish here.
whatever.
Yeah.
I got fish for you, man.
Plan to do it soon.
I'll bring some fish. And at the end of this video, I'm definitely hopping in to swim with that otter. That's for sure.
I love him so much.
Dude, it's like having a little kid, right?
Yeah, I love them. I'd rather have an otter than a dog,
The most,
honestly.
no, me too, 100%.
Not that they're good pets, they're terrible pets.
Yeah, they
But-
aren't really difficult, to be quite honest with you. Hey, look at our boots, man.
I know, I saw you wearing those boots, I was like, oh, we're matching.
We're matching.
Why are you biting? He's only getting touched on the butt too much.
Oh, feisty.
So this is what I'm talking about. They don't make good pets. You guys see like the best parts of otters, but
Yeah, when they're squeaky and running through your shirt.
yeah, those
People are like,
viral
"Oh,
clips
that's
that you
so
see,
cute."
you know, that's what you see, but the reality of it is they're ruthless little killers. They're related to wolverines and honey badgers
Dude,
and
it's crazy. Look
minks,
Look
weasels.
at this thing, dude. Oh!
So he has a thing about his butt. Like he doesn't like his butt being touched by strangers.
Really?
He only
Lola
lets
loves her
girls.
I
He only
don't
lets
blame him.
girls.
Yeah, he actually does let me pet
Touch
him.
his
I was
butt.
just, I
It's
was.
a thing. It's a
Really?
thing.
Ladies man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we can make a podcast like this.
He's like his father.
Just us
I thought
hanging
about
out.
that doing my podcast here on the dock because
Dude,
this background
it would
right
be
here.
an epic background. Y'all want to see a podcast at Chandler's? I'll get on one of your episodes.
Yeah, get on my. Are you doing a podcast now?
No.
Or start one.
It'd be kind of cool.
Call it. Give me a second.
So this right here, Kaido's enclosure. Look at him. Look at him. Hey. Hey, where's your little tail? He's got a big old pool in there. He's got the whole deck half covered, and it's crazy because every single one of us, Jacob, myself, Chandler, you know, Tyler, every one of us have a different way of making enclosures. Every time you look at an enclosure, it's different. So he's got his made totally different, but it is super, super cool. I mean, if the time ever arises and Lola has something pop up, like I need to rescue another one or something, I'm cool with it. I'll take 2. Pretty cool animals. On to the next though. We're gonna swim with, I keep almost saying Lola. We're gonna swim with Kaido a little bit later. We gotta check out some other animals because if you just take a look around, enclosures everywhere. Crocodiles, owls, which we're about to feed right now. This place is insane. Oh, hear that? Dude, this is something I actually...
Do you want to feed them or does your lady want to feed them? Or do you guys want to take turns?
You got it.
All right. This is a big enclosure, dude. And now, do you put these up so that it's not so much distraction and like
Yeah, if you ever go to a zoo and you see an owl on display and it's just wire, you'll notice its eyes, their pupils are like different sizes.
Yeah.
The rostrum or the above the beak is all beat up and scabbed. It's because they see through it.
Bomb. So it's like
they're
a tortoise.
bashing their faces and bashing their faces. So you have to, this is called a mew. This is what people use for bird rehab,
smart,
for
yeah.
hawks, any birds of prey, so they don't fly into the wire. Stay right there. Look away, up. Oh, like he's a little freaked out. 1 second. Look away. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, he's a little freaked out. You want some food? Show him the food. Get a little closer. Look away, you want some food? Yeah, we'll do a little hop. There you go. He's a good boy.
That is epic.
And just hold on tight to that rat and he'll just nibble on it. You're okay, buddy. You like that rat? Oh! Second largest owl in the world, and he's a boy, so he's half the size of a female. Females can have a 6.5 foot plus wingspan.
Dude, that thing is monstrous.
Yeah, they can have almost 1,000 pounds of pressure in the talons. Look how big these talons are. So imagine 750 pounds of pressure. That goes through a fox's chest, rat, everything. Goes through your arm if you're not careful.
Wow. Wow. Don't mess with an owl. Say that. That's for sure. That thing's crazy. Take a look. Come closer. We'll get a better peek at these talons. Look at that. That is
telling me that glove
nuts.
is useless.
Okay, big boy.
Realistically, if he wanted to, he could probably.
The amount of wind he pushes off is
You
crazy.
can feel it.
Yeah, it's like a nice breeze.
Crazy. Look at him sitting in the corner.
So cute.
That is epic, guys.
And it's mating season, so this is when like the cool weather, the females will ovulate so they can create eggs and stuff. So he's a male. He's going over here doing the fatherly instinct and making his little like dents in the ground, his little nest site.
Yeah.
And in the morning he'll go.
He's talking.
And that's his mating call. So he's looking for love. He tried to have back my head a couple times, but
Really?
yeah,
It kind of does look like an owl. Wait, give it a second. Look at
like
that.
the nice apron back
Yeah.
there. And they live to be like in their 40s and maybe even older than that, so it's a long time animal to commit to. So I like it because I love dogs, but nothing hurts more than a dog passing away after 13, 15 years. So I like stuff like this that might
Last
outlive
long
me.
time. Yeah,
You know?
could outlive you.
How old is he?
He's around 4 years old now.
Oh, so he's a young guy.
Yeah, I got him
36
at
years
3.
left.
Yeah, they live a long time, and they're from top of Africa throughout Europe and Asia. So there's different like subspecies, and they can handle different climates. So you could have these guys out in Wyoming in the snow. You could have them out here in Florida where it's hot and humid. So they're pretty good.
That's crazy.
He eats good here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're so crazy. Like they can blow themselves up to look 6 times bigger when they feel threatened. If we had a dog here right now, he would do the threatened posture where they put their wings out. They look like a turkey. They make their pupils gigantic, and they just look like a giant pissed off Muppet. It's crazy.
He's chilling right there.
Huh? Come here.
Look at him. Look.
Show off your little strut. Show off your little strut. Hit him on the backside. You can feel how soft he
Oh
is.
yeah! Wow.
Super soft feathers for silent flight, so they can sneak up on prey. They eat other owls too.
Sneak
so
up
it's
out
like
of nowhere, just
they
grab
can be
him.
Super quiet.
Yeah, I think we
when
have a
hunting.
time right now.
Look, he's pulling out. He's like, what?
What'd you say?
Here, I'll take that. I think her name's Josie Wales. She's on breeding loan from somebody.
An African.
Yeah.
That's always something
I
I want to
don't-
hear. Where is she?
Is she on the line? Where is she? I don't want to.
Where is that crocodile?
where-
You can film
Could
over
that
the
be?
fence. Let me see. Maybe I can get her to pop up. She has a nest in here, so she might be a little crazy.
That's good. Hop into the crocodile nested, enclosure.
Oh, yeah, he's getting the water. Why not?
Get in there. Get in there. Come on.
I see something happen
Yeah, you can see her.
right in the corner.
Oh, there's a crocodile.
Oh, there it is.
Come on, look at the snout on that thing. So what kind of crocodile is that?
This is an African slender snout.
African slender
Let's
snout.
have a slender snout.
Yeah, slender man.
No, you're not gonna come.
She's like, nah.
Nah, she's smart. She knows what's up.
She's like, that ain't nothing.
It's cold out
I'm not gonna waste my time getting out of my pool. It's hanging right there. So Chandler's a wild man, and I'm sure we'll see that with this king cobra here in a little bit. There she goes into the depth.
Yeah, when she's hot, it was so cold last night. When she's hot, she runs around. But critically endangered African slender snouted croc, there's less than 500 in the wild, so I'm gonna put her with this male that I own over here, but he's too small right now. We'll breed them.
Once he grows a little bit, you'll breed him and help the endangered species.
Yeah, they say like, some people say there's less than 300 in the wild, but they're from the Congo of Africa, so it's hard to do surveys because you get killed going out there.
Oh, yeah. So that's the male you'll put her with.
Yeah, if you guys want, we can go back there and get a better look.
Yeah, let's do it. Look at that. So that's the male.
Yeah, this is a male, and I own him, so as soon as he's big enough, he can go with the female. You couldn't really see from the angle we're at, but she actually has a big nest in the back, so
Yeah.
she does produce infertile eggs like a chicken with no mate.
Yeah.
So the idea is once he's big enough, put him in a new exhibit so they don't fight for the territory and breed the species. And they can come in all black, melanistic. So imagine gold,
Yeah.
Do you hear
gold
that?
eyes, jet black.
Insane.
They can produce all melanistic babies, so I'm hoping for that.
Wow.
Looking a little crusty right now because dry and dusty and whatnot, but when this crocodile's wet, it's got a crazy looking pattern.
Chilling right there. Oh. Yeah, if you hear that in the wild, you might as well just get up and go away. So you're on 11 acres here.
Yeah, almost enough property to do everything I want.
Almost. God, I got 1.25.
You'll get more property down the road. You gotta expand eventually, all those pigs.
Yeah, we were just dealing with the pigs got out while I was here. And I got a text from Logan, he's like, dude, I'm trying to catch all these pigs, so.
If we have to go lasso,
it's crazy. Yeah, we got some lasso, we can make it happen. So this is Ziggy. This is his first ever crocodile when he got his license. That's like a big moment, dude.
Yeah, it was a big moment.
One of those animals, it's like my otter. When I finally got Lola after like 6 or 7 years, it was like the best moment of my life. This is his, whoa.
Ziggy.
That thing's fast. Dude, I think it's fast. Look at
So I used to sit in my room with her at Everglades Outpost.
Yeah.
When I was saving my money for this piece of land. I was just trying to get this little piece of land. I'm sorry. And she used to be so tame. I'd watch TV with her during COVID and pet her teeth and kiss her.
And now look at her.
Yeah. You got duckweed on your eyes, can you see?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then this is Nadia over here.
Guys jumping enclosure fences to show us his tour.
That's Nadia. You can see on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
Look at Nadia. Nadia.
And she laid 29 eggs after the last time you visited.
29 eggs right after we left.
So I'm working
Wow.
on getting her a boyfriend from another zoo out of country. Maybe get a couple of boys.
We're like watching IRL like Crocodile Man.
But yeah, it's hard to get males. They're so endangered. There's a lot of gatekeeping when it comes to.
Oh yeah, dude. They're ready to go at all times.
When it comes to these crocodiles.
Mouth wide.
This is her nest site. She laid 29 eggs in here.
29 eggs in there.
Yeah, she's basically a rescue. My friend got her, and she couldn't even hold her own head up. She was so skinny. So he rehabbed her. She had burn marks on her back. He put cream on her back to heal all the burns. And now she's around 7 foot, compared to being about 5 foot when I got her. She's a little cold. Usually she's a lot faster.
That is insane. He's just giggling, by the way.
Yeah, he's like having fun with this. He's like, all right, let's play with my crocodiles today.
You want to go in with the croc?
Sure.
Let's go in with JJ.
I'm down. I'm always down.
Catch me.
I failed my job. Oh, look at her.
JJ?
Yeah. JJ. Dude, JJ's back there. We're gonna go hang out with JJ. That's crazy. The cold snap pretty much took out all the landscape in Florida. It's been cold longer than it's ever been cold for at a long period of time. Usually it's like cold a night, 2 nights, 3 nights. In this case, you can see all the trees are kind of like slouched over, brown and gray. Even at my house, same thing.
Come over here, look at this.
It's crazy. Like just to see the difference in landscape change. I mean, nothing survived the cold.
Look at this.
Nothing.
This is
Look at that.
Overgrown, green, pretty. All that's dried up now.
Look at those elephant ears. They're just cooked.
These banana trees are all cooked.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me they'll come back to life, so I'm gonna leave them for a while and see what happens.
Our plant people watching could tell you. Comment down below.
Please tell us.
Yeah.
Dr. Plants, please.
Dr. Plants, let us know. Will those come back to life or not? Because I would love to know for my house too. I mean, it cooked everything in South Florida. When it comes to plants, they all look like this now. Is it polite to do as a man ladies first into a crocodile enclosure? I don't know how that would work. Hey girl.
Touchdown.
She like jumps.
Yeah, she's not too bad, but that is one of the smallest species of crocodilian in the world out of all the 28.
She's literally not even trying to bite.
No.
Here, let's go in the summer.
Her mouth didn't even come open.
No, she didn't even open her mouth. She was just like, all right.
She's not too bad, but beautiful African dwarf crocodile. So these guys literally just get around 6 feet long and really easy to work with because if you raise them from a little baby, which I didn't raise this one.
No.
You can make them so tame. I have a friend in Africa who has one that comes
like
up.
A puppy?
Yes, comes up better than that. Comes up to its name and then he rubs its face and he can actually put his hand in the croc's mouth, touch its tongue, does not bite down.
I don't know if I would do that.
Knows the difference
That's
between
insane.
food and a hand. That's how well off these crocs are.
Class 2?
This is class 2. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She's just gonna do her thing.
See you later. Into the water.
But yeah, class 2. So you can actually have a license for personal pet for dwarf crocs.
Yeah.
But you do have to get 1,000 hours working with them.
So many different licenses when it comes to
Yeah,
getting like.
I have a lot of licenses, but there's still so many other licenses I don't have because they want you to get 1,000 hours working with every dangerous animal for a permit.
On to the next enclosure. This one's got a monstrous gate. So I feel like we're walking into something here. I think I remember these.
Dino.
Two giant American alligators.
What?
Were these the alligators? Nope, I was wrong.
These are crocodiles.
These are crocs. There's alligators on the other side. Yeah.
Just don't put your hands on the fence or over the fence. She'll jump up and pull you over.
Oh, sweet.
So this is Miss Toothy, Cuban crocodile, critically endangered. She's the only crocodile that actually gave me a good bite and put me in the hospital when I was removing her from her sanctuary to live here.
That is crazy.
And then Aries, he's a Nile crocodile, Cuban crocodile hybrid. If you want, I can get a better shot with your camera. I can get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get in there. Miss Toothy. Beautiful, critically endangered Cuban croc. I'm not gonna get too close because that's a great angle to run at me. I can take you guys through here. Going through the brush.
Chandler, be careful back there.
Aries. What's up, big boy? Big, beautiful Nile croc. Cuban crocodile hybrid I've known since I was a little kid. This guy used to be in my alligator wrestling pit when I was a kid. What are you doing, big boy? You guys can't tell, but he's pretty big. It's a good sized crocodile.
They're pretty chill with this weather. So lately we've had a lot of cold weather, like I said. So it does make these reptiles like extremely more what? Like just laid back.
Lethargic. Because like they run on the sun, it's like a solar panel.
Yeah, they just don't have any energy to even chase him. He's in there, but even when they are moving, they're not moving like they usually move. It's just so crazy what the cold does to everything here.
What animals won't be so held back by the cold are my alligators. Let's go see the big gators. I got a new gator.
Let's do it.
Split jaw from Gator Boys.
Split jaw. What is this? So this is a big cat enclosure or something?
That's gotta be.
Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Makes sense. Big chicken coop.
Ripping down the old croc pen right behind us that we're just in. Because that was just temporary.
Yeah.
You have to have 5-foot fencing and an 8-foot fence for adult crocs over 4 feet.
Yeah.
So that was just to get started for crocs. Now I have an 8-foot fence around the whole property, so I can have an exhibit here without double fencing. I can have croc exhibits back there.
Essentially it is the double fence.
Exactly. So what's gonna happen is I'm actually gonna rip all this out.
Yeah.
And build a 14-foot tall cat enclosure there. And then there's gonna be a zoo tunnel 10 feet off the road connecting to this one. And then on the back side of this cage, there's gonna be an 8 to 10 foot tunnel going through the trees, all the way to the back of the pond. And then there's gonna be a huge enclosure with a water feature.
What's your timeline on this?
That's like a 3-year project.
Holy.
That can't be done in 1 year, it's too expensive. But Jags will be raised in here as cubs. And then as they get older, they'll have 3 exhibits over an acre to go up and down freely. So they'll never get that like, you know, pacing back and forth in one little cage.
They just go to the next one and then go to the following one.
Let me stand over here because I look very short. I'm already shorter than you and I'm looking very short in that ditch. I don't like that. So anyways, I want these animals to feel
Can we
like
go
they're
in there?
Yeah, let's go in. I want these animals to feel like they're in the wild. I don't want animals stuck in small enclosures.
Yeah.
Like that croc pen's temporary. This is the double door. You come in, you lock it behind you. You got latches. Then we have our door to the lockout. So this is for if you want to service the enclosure or whatever you got to do. This is a shifting door that you can lock the cat out.
Boom.
And this is in the shade, so we can safely do what we gotta do. If the cat needs to get medicated or vet treatment or anything like that, it's locked out here, darted here. Vet and I will come through this door, and everything's nice and secure.
To make it easier to get him in there, will you just feed him in here?
Yeah. The key to everyone's heart is food. My heart too, so what are you gonna eat for lunch? But anyways, this is, you can go up here.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's made for big cats. Watch it collapse as he gets on it. Yeah, I'll meet you.
Oh, buddy, jeez.
I built this myself. Are you good?
I just hit my back so hard on that.
See, the thing is the Jaguars aren't too tall, so that's not gonna be an issue for them. Might be an issue for me if I'm running up with the Jaguar and I hit my head and go unconscious.
Dude, I just hit my back so hard on that.
But you like this? It's composite decking.
Yeah, it is. The composite decking is sick.
That's what I'm gonna do for all the croc docks in the future so they're not rotting over time.
Yeah, not only that, it probably stays a lot cooler.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, if you think about it. I mean, realistically.
I like how it looks too.
I love that.
It keeps that
and
same
this on the
color
outside?
Forever. Yeah, just to make it look nicer. So this will be for cubs and, you know, like, I don't know, 5 months until the big enclosure's done or something like that. I don't even have any cats right now. I'm not worried about it. This is just so I'm ready when cubs are out there.
Yeah.
Or if I have to take like a rescue. So like, you know, you never know. I might have to take a Florida Panther from a sanctuary closing. You never know. So
you
this
never know.
Ready for that too.
I don't have the connections for people to reach out to me for Panthers, so I'll never have to worry about that. All right, we're heading out of this soon-to-be cub cage, which Chandler has a lot of really, really crazy animals on the way. He's also got some animals we haven't even seen yet that are pretty wild, but I'll leave his channel down below, so if you guys do want to go down there, click it, subscribe to his channel, you'll be able to see all these projects get done. What's in here?
What's going on
This
here?
is dude, see,
Gator snapper.
Here, hold the back side, just don't go too close to the front.
I love this. You know why? Because he's got the license to keep alligator snapping turtles. It's a big difference.
My favorite turtle.
A massive difference between
face on that
this
thing.
and a common. Look at the shell.
That's like a 10, 15-year-old little baby. They can live to be around 200 years old. They are the largest freshwater turtle in North America.
Big old tail. And they use that tongue right there, that little worm-looking tongue.
Yeah, so no, what's really weird about this one specifically
He
is
doesn't have a pink one.
Missing it?
it's a gray one, see?
It's dark,
It's
yeah.
right there, but it's gray. So this is the Swanee River alligator snapper. This is the Florida protected species. I didn't know this until a couple years ago. They made them into 4 different species. So that's a big part of why it's so hard to get a permit here, because they're threatened and they don't want people getting different species and then cutting them loose and making hybrids.
Holy smokes.
So gator snappers have one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom, upwards to 1,000 pounds of pressure. And these guys are
That'll do some damage.
Oh, people have lost their fingers completely. We used to have one of these at Native Village where I used to wrestle gators, and it was so big. Stone, you know, my buddy Stone and I would be like to our mentor, hey, can we mess with the gator snapper and practice some stuff with it and get some photos? We're like, okay, just be safe. Little did you know, we were pulling this gator snapper out of the pond, and we would tickle it on this side, distract it, and then bah! Touch the tongue really quick and pop its jaws like an alligator.
Nuts. They're nuts.
But we used to do that when we were kids and we had all of our fingers. Now it's like
This thing's
less
at
than-
least, what, 30 pounds?
not trying to gamble anymore, you know? There's only so many times you can play games.
Oh, here we go, buddy.
You did.
Back in your home.
And it's a very difficult permit to get, but it's for educational use. So if you ever wanted to get an alligator snapping turtle in the future, and you do your permits right, you can get one for your place.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
It's all about just doing the paperwork and being open to the public and educational.
All right, fellas. You know when you see a screen door that's doubled? Things are about to get real. Look, read the door. Read that door.
That didn't tell you nothing?
It's about to get real.
We're about to go see the world's most venomous snakes in the whole of the world.
Can you see the one finger you're missing already?
This one? This is the big bite protocol. So if anything goes wrong, this will tell us in great detail how we died from the bite. There's no anti-venom in it.
That's amazing.
Fantastic.
Just so you
look
know.
at this. Let's see.
You know what's to come.
Just so you know, all the anti-venom. Nice. Love that. That's incredible. He has everything that could put you 6 feet under in this building that you could think of. Look at this guy. He'll put you 6 feet under. Oh, listen to this. He's shaking.
I've angered that one.
No, he's mad. So this little thing is venomous?
Yeah, these are venomous, so check this out. You're gonna love it. You know what a pygmy rattlesnake is, right?
Yeah.
These are striped pygmy rattlesnakes. They're morphs.
Wow.
So don't get too close. But if you want, use this little snake hook and you can just gently scoop under
Orange stripe.
and lift. Wow. Yeah, just like that. There's another one in here too.
Guys, take a look. Stay back.
I gotta change the paper towel.
Wow, look at that.
So, look at this one. Can you see this one in here?
Oh wow, the orange one now.
Yeah, so this is a naturally occurring morph that somebody got in captivity, started breeding out, and produced these babies. And my buddy's like, you want some? I'm like, oh, sure.
So what would this do to you at this size of a bit you?
It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be very painful. It's gonna be eating away at blood cells and the flesh around the bite. Most likely you're not gonna die from something like this unless you're allergic. But depending on what area you find pygmy rattlesnakes in, their venom it's different, it varies.
Wow.
So you can get a pygmy rattlesnake from one county, and that will make you feel some pain, throbbing, maybe the tip of your finger gets necrosis, it rots.
Yeah.
Then you go to another county where it's almost dropping you dead.
Really?
So they vary depending on where
Do you
they're found.
think it depends on where they're found as their diets?
100%, yeah, it's their diet. So for example, I got this rattlesnake over here, I'll show you in a second.
Yeah.
And it's the most venomous of its localities. Just because it lives on islands in the swamp, it has to kill its food faster because they live on little islands.
So their venom is just stronger.
Yeah,
That's
let me see that
insane.
for a second. We're just gonna take this one and take it out. I'm just gonna change the paper towel. This is a bigger one you can see too.
It is a little bigger, yeah?
Yeah, here you go. Practice snake hooking. Just keep that one from falling off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
Guys, I have a snake duty right now. My job is to keep these venomous snakes off from falling while he redoes the...
They're worth thousands of
Paper
dollars.
towel.
If you drop them, they'll die.
Wow. They're actually chilling. So these are the pair?
No, there's just siblings. It might be a boy and a girl. Actually, you're right. I think it is a boy and a girl. It's hard to tell when they're tiny like that.
Yeah.
But my buddy has produced hets, so they carry the gene for the striped.
Yeah.
So he has unrelated hets, and he was gonna give me the opposite sex to breed to one of these. So no inbreeding. People say it's okay with reptiles. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like any inbreeding. I don't like any of that stuff. I want the animals to be healthy and live good lives. And if you want, you can gently hook them right into there.
There we go. Paper towel change. We have some duties to do today here.
Yeah.
We got some stuff to do. There you go, buddy.
And they nickname these guys ground rattlers because they're so small, the only way to hear them rattle is to get that close to the ground in striking distance. And you can see they just have the tiniest little beads on the
Tiniest
tail.
little beads, yeah. Look at those little beads down there. I mean, they're microscopic. I'll see if I can lift the back end.
Yeah, so they won't make any sound when they're first born. They don't come out of eggs, they give live birth. So they're born, no rattle, and they have to shed every time to create rattles. So they have to shed at least like 3 times
to even
so
get a
it
rattle.
makes that rattling sound. Yeah.
This is incredible, Chandler. Like, the art in here is so cool.
A fan of the show that became a good friend did all this artwork.
It's very, very
And
good.
you can see here, like,
so much character.
this was the first weekend,
Yeah.
so this looks super nice over here.
Yeah.
And then over here, this is like another weekend he came, and he did this all in one day. And I'm like, wow, dude, you can get a job at Tijuana Flats doing the walls. And then I'm like, oh my God. And he was drinking beer, so by the time he got to the rhino viper in
Oh,
the back,
the Rhino Viper. He was a little hammered.
he was a little hammered.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
That is funny.
See the progression.
It looks like it was painted by someone drunk. Let me get the next one. 1 second.
Guys, you see how far I am? I'm not getting any closer.
Oh.
Whoa, they're going nuts right now.
They should be good to stay where they're at, hopefully.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
We're going levels, so we're starting small. And we're going to like medium.
This is
How many
starting
we busted
small,
out?
guys. I
Oh,
bet you
this
didn't
is-
expect a snake episode today. Wow, why is that one so beautiful?
We got 2 albino eastern diamondbacks right here. So
Yeah.
these are the world's largest rattlesnakes. You got them right in your neighborhood in Jupiter.
Yep.
This is not native to South Florida, but this is from Florida. This is the canebrake rattlesnake, also known as the timber rattlesnake. And they are probably the most toxic rattlesnake on this side of the country. So this specific locality of canebrake rattlesnake is found in a county where they are the most toxic of all the different canebrake counties. So literally, because they live on islands in the swamp, they have to have fast-acting neurotoxic venom. So like cobra venom, it shuts your body down.
Faster.
So like usually vipers have hemotoxins and cytotoxins eating away at blood cells and the flesh around the bite, but these guys, because they have to kill their prey quick, they have lots of powerful neurotoxic venom. So if you got bit by this rattlesnake, there's a high chance you're not gonna make it.
Oh my gosh, and it's right there in front of me, that close.
You know what's crazy? You know they have Facebook snake identification groups?
Yeah.
I got good buddies that are in those groups and they help people out identifying stuff. Somebody posted a photo holding a baby canebrake
God.
and said, wow, look at this cute little fox snake or rat snake. And it had bit them and they posted it in the chat and everyone's like, get to the hospital now, you were just bitten by a rattlesnake. How crazy is that?
Did he survive?
The lady, I believe, survived, but she got messed up pretty good. That's why if you don't know what something is, don't pick
touch
it up.
Yeah, don't
Leave it
touch
alone. Leave it to the professionals. Call an expert.
That is epic. Listen to this if we're quiet real quick.
Yeah, so these guys, they're around a year old, so now they have like 5 to 6 rattles on the tail, and they can let you know to back up. But unfortunately for the pygmies, they're never going to be able to make that much sound. It's like a bee humming when they're adults. When you have a snake, let's say a rattlesnake, there you go, go ahead. When you have a rattlesnake out, and you're using a snake hook, which always you want to use your tools if you're working with venomous reptiles. Let's help you out real quick. So, when you have a snake, it's just like a piece of rope. You look at it and you break it down into thirds. So you have the first third, you have the middle third, and you have the last third. Your snake hook typically always goes where the thirds meet, and that's where it's easiest to balance out the snake. So middle and first third, I go right where the hook, right where the thirds meet, and look how easy it is to hook that snake up and it's balanced. And then you do it reverse if you want to tail it. So for example, last third, middle third, get that hook right up there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of rattlesnakes out.
They're just all over the place.
So look, I grab that snake right there, then I put the hook in between the middle and
And he
first,
physically really can't turn around.
and look, the snake's comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hook this snake out,
Yep.
put one less rattlesnake.
Guys, notice my distance?
Yeah, you should, they're dangerous. We're gonna lock and secure that really quick. You wanna try some more hooking?
Yeah, I'll try this one.
It's honestly, it's easier to practice hooking snakes when they're vipers, because usually they guard well and they stay in one spot. Cobras are fast, squirmy, jump off the hook. So it's good to learn with small
It's a little
rattles.
far back, huh?
You got 50,
Yeah, so remember the thirds.
There we go.
There you go. And if you can use 2 hooks if you want.
Yep.
So you put it in between the last and middle. There you go. Readjust to the front again.
Holy, dude, this is like.
You're good. Look, take a deep breath. You're good. See that one? Just try to strike. Let me see the hook for a second. Like utensils.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like chopsticks. I don't know how to use chopsticks.
So look, see the hook?
Yeah.
Where that third meets. Bring it down to where that last middle third meet, and then boom! Look how balanced out that snake is. And then you can gently pin the cage. So I'm going to put it down for a second, and I'm going to take this rattlesnake.
Yeah,
this one's nasty.
That one's really rough.
Look how I'm hooking it, nice and balanced, comfortable.
Here we go.
Everything's closed, you're good to go. This is the enclosure. If you want, I'll put it a little closer there. And just take your time, there's no rush. Under, yeah. And if it helps, you lift one side up first to get under.
Gosh, this is just like, all right.
It's okay,
like
it's
a
your
noodle.
first time. It's your first time. So look,
Right.
you gently lift the beginning up first, and then that gives you the space to go under with the other hook. Just
Beginning?
3 chunks, and you're meeting in between those chunks. There you go.
Why do you move, dude? Like, why are you moving? I'm doing this before we leave. Like, this will get done.
There's no rush at all. The pigs are running loose, but there's no rush.
All right.
See, you always want the hooks to be on the same alignment, but you still got it.
Yes, I got it, but
You're good. As long as you got the animal safely in the enclosure, you didn't get bit. Now use that hook to close the glass. Beautiful. Thank you. So then just secure it. There you go. Little rattlesnake lesson.
Wow.
It's stressing.
Thanks for the lesson. I'm sweating. I'm currently sweating. Level up.
That was only level 2.
Here,
What? Did you guys expect to have a full educational snake episode on top of the cool animals outside? I didn't.
We're animal.
I knew Chandler had stuff, but I didn't know he was doing this.
That's a Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. Now, it's got a bigger strike distance, so you gotta watch out.
Chandler, be careful, man.
There we go.
That is unreal.
So that's a big Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. So these guys, this is as big as they get. Sometimes they get a little bit thicker, but that's that typical warning letting you know to back off.
Look how big that thing is.
Oh yeah. Really good looking rattlesnake too. And they have heat-seeking pits, so the more you move around as a big fireball, the more you put yourself at risk. So you see those big heat pits at the front? See that right there? Those big heat-seeking pits, the more I move, I look like a fireball, so that snake locks in on me. And the more I get within that range of motion, they start to lock in. Beautiful rattlesnake, right?
Very pretty.
And they got like this rough feel to them because they live in the desert, so their scales are very, very rough feeling. Look at this.
It's just terrifying. The second it goes back in, I'm like, oh.
I love snakes, but crocodiles are my real passion.
Yeah. Good, thank you. Like, I want to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know which is worse.
I think the snakes are worse. Like, snakes, like, boom. A crocodile, I feel like even if it bites you, you still got the chance to escape with, like, maybe just that limb missing. Like, snake bites you, it's going through your whole bloodstream, and it's game over. I'm on duty. I didn't expect this either. But Chandler said there's some poop, so we got poop there, poop there, poop there.
I see what you did there. You said duty.
I'm on duty.
Good.
This is the king cobra enclosure, and we're gonna. Chandler's in there already.
The door's open, so if anything happens, just run out.
All right, sounds good. I gotta go clean up some poop, so I'll be right back. Oh, look at that one. Yeah. Nice. Be careful, Chandler. Dude, you are nuts. Oh. How big is this guy?
This is like a 13-foot long king cobra, and I've known her for a real long time. So you can see she walks on movement, whereas that big rattlesnake has heat-seeking pits. So they focus on the thermal image.
Dude, that thing is monstrous.
They focus on They focus on movement. She focuses on the bucket. And
What?
crazy is that?
I'm ready. Yeah. Dude, I don't understand. The guy just kissed a king cobra in the face.
I'll kiss you next. What is
Careful. Wrong with you?
You want to see a cool little cobra? Look at this. Oh, here she is now.
Look at her, she's so cute.
Oh, look at
She's upset.
Yo, what up?
Yeah.
That's what's up now.
I could do it. I could do it too.
Through the glass.
So this is really cool. Check this out. This is a leucistic monocled cobra.
Is this one venomous?
Yeah, super venomous.
What are you
Super
doing?
venomous.
So-
Just has his hand in it.
Look at that. Beautiful. And if I distract this animal with
gorgeous.
distracting with movement, I can show you the beating heart of this animal too. Look at that.
I can almost see right through it.
Yep, you can.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's crazy.
There we go.
It's right there.
Oh, flight mode doesn't want to do it now. You know it up.
What happens if that bites you?
Super neurotoxic snake. So more venomous than a king cobra. Definitely don't do what I do.
What would that do to you?
Death.
And that's how comfortable you are with this?
I worked with these animals my whole life, and I've also been bit by them, so I know what you can and can't do.
And you just know when they have the biting behavior. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you know,
Like
some
might
snakes
bite,
bluff,
but he
some
wouldn't
don't.
like.
She will not bluff. That snake will bluff.
So he's just
that
tough.
snake will not bluff. So it's like old personality, and it's also taking in like their body language. You gotta like read them like a book.
Yeah.
Like you're used to working with your animals at your place, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much like the routine, how
Yeah.
you work around them. Same thing with these guys. It's
Wow.
predictability.
That was an incredible
Calculating
experience,
things.
man.
It's crazy.
Really cool snake building, that's for sure. I got a fish building. Chandler's got a snake building. So let's go see what else is outside, and then we'll go from there.
So I can
That
let
is
him
a
out for a walk.
monster.
You want to take him for a walk?
He'll go for a walk.
Yeah, we'll go for a walk.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys stand over there, keep your distance.
Yep.
Paul can be a little bit closer, but he launches like 6 feet quick, so don't be right in front of him. Joby!
Look at that, dude. I think it's unreal.
Joby!
How often can you come to someone's house and they're just like, hey, you want to take my alligator for a walk? And they open the fence and this is what comes out. I mean, it's unreal.
Hey, still.
He's getting a nose scratch at the moment.
You gonna come out? You're being lazy.
You know they like their home when they don't even care to run away.
He was gonna get sent to a hunting ranch, and I kind of got like guilted into taking him. He was hog-tied in the back of a pickup, and they're like, if you don't take him, he's gonna go to a hunting ranch. All right, come
I get
home
that with
me.
pigs all the time. People always text me. They're
Take this or I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, they're like, take this or my dad's gonna shoot it and give me bacon. Back up. You know what's crazy? I'm over here on the phone with Logan. I'm like, dude, the pigs are out. Dang it, just like walk them, like push them a little bit, get them in. Imagine, yo, the 12-foot gator's out. Yeah, so this is just two temporary setups to rescue these gators, but look at
Split jaw. Careful with all this
Oh
material.
yeah.
He likes to play.
Yeah, that's a big boy. Listen to that. Big old boy.
So this one was actually rescued by Gator Boy's Alligator Rescue. So he was caught out of the wild with his face broken, bottom jaw completely split, and they actually took him out of the wild, put him at Everglades Outpost of the sanctuary, and they raised him to 8 foot, got him healthy, and then they did a surgery on him to drill his bones back together. So they actually put titanium plates and screws in his bottom jaw to fuse it over time.
Oh, that's sick. And now he's completely.
It's been like 15
beast.
years, and now he's like freaking 10 foot plus.
Yeah, and it looks like his jaw is completely healed.
Yeah, let's, I'm gonna open the door so we can get a better look.
All right.
Split jaw. Good guy.
Crazy.
What's up, big guy? So you can see where his jaw split right there. That is where they reconnected it all. And now he's just a freaking tank. So the sanctuary just didn't want him anymore because he's a cranky gator. He's too much for them. Look at that mouth. That's a good looking mouth. Look at that. Ooh, naughty alligator. All right, see you later.
We had to come in at Chandler's to see the albino snapping turtle. As you know, at the Reptile Expo recently, we got ourselves one. It's about the size of a quarter. I mean, his is, look at that. That is about as white as it gets. So I can't wait for mine to get that big. I had to pop in the kitchen before we go swimming with Kaido the otter. That's insane, man. That is just such a beautiful animal. All white like that. And I've got the dark common as well, a big one that I've had since it was the size of a quarter. We just built a cool pond for that.
I think he's friendly too. You can hold him.
We're literally gonna put them together.
Like, he might be in feeding mode when he's in the water, but he's actually, he came chill.
Yeah, look
like,
at that,
the-
dude.
The person was like, oh, he's habituated, you can touch him and whatnot. So he doesn't
I
bite.
love that.
See, he doesn't really
He's
bite.
chill.
I haven't been holding him lately, but he was really chill. But you've seen videos, you can make them like dogs. They can sit in their lap and pet them like a dog.
Dude, that is so epic. Cool stuff. Let's go swim with an otter. No better way to end this video than swim with a baby otter.
Go get him.
It is cold.
Yeah, you chilly?
Go get him.
Go see, dude.
I threw the food.
I felt it. It hit me in the ear.
You felt the food?
Look,
Yeah, it hit me in the ear.
Oh,
Oh, they got it. The food's down there. The fish have it.
fish
Where's
stole
the
it.
otter? Look, otters, look at him. He's chasing the catfish.
Where did he go?
Chasing the catfish. He's gonna get on your shoulders.
Oh, he was so
I didn't think
deep.
he'd swim down that far.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is so cool.
Stay out there and swim.
Hi, Bubba. Come here.
Yeah, no.
Look at him, look at him, look at
So
him.
this is a spring.
Look how deep he is. Look at how deep he is. Look at him dig his head up in these bank areas here.
He's looking for little
He's
clams.
got his own literally his own like trench.
Oh, he's over here. How do you do that?
What's up?
Look at his head pop up.
Playing with me, he's playing with me. Look at him right here. Look at him. He's
Where'd he go?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Hey, just boop, this way it goes under. Ding, over there.
Fish are quick.
I give it an 8.5.
Here he is. That is so cool, dude. He's this way. Look at him, he's coming back up. Oh! That has got to be one of the coolest things ever. I can't wait to do this with Lola someday.
Soon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have the big pond in the aviary that we're building.
Soon.
It's gonna be so fun.
Wait until there's a tiger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it in here swimming too.
Chandler's got some crazy stuff. All right, we're going down into the pit. Dude, look at this. We are in a gigantic pond that's soon to be the crocodile enclosure. There's gonna be what you said, like a literal bridge
One of
over
the
the
many
middle.
crocodile paddocks here at CWW. Trademark, don't take that. And right here is going to be a boardwalk. So it's going to be a boardwalk 5 feet above the ground with railings. So it's nice and safe per FWC regulation. It's going to come creeping into the enclosure this way, and it's going to cut across this water. That's going to be like 6 or 8 feet deep, and you're going to be able to feed the crocodiles.
And they'll be able to come up and just
slamming their jaws. So you could be a kid, a big fan of the show, come here on the dock and feed the crocodile with me, yanking the rope up, and who knows, maybe we'll do some conservation events in the future, and you can come here and feed the crocodiles with Paul.
Guys,
off the dock, off the dock!
Not
Don't
only is that
screenshot that for Foot Finder, please, please!
I'll tell you one thing, being here, you get energy. It reciprocates for sure. Chandler's the man. Chandler, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. That was an epic tour. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Go follow Chandler. Everything's down below for him. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. It's about time you do. You've been watching long enough. What is this, 30-something minutes in?
Gotta be.
Gotta be, at least. Hit the subscribe button. We love you. We'll see you in the next one. Give him a piece and a cover.
Comment below, what should we put? What kind of crocodile should we? I need to take a breath and calm down. I'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe. Goodbye.